You guys thought Ariana Grande's acceptance video for Glinda was emotional. Imagine how mine. Just you wait till you see me accepting a role for Fourth Wing.
Such good care.
No, I'm literally obsessed.
Hey besties, welcome to Literally Obsessed. It's your girl Cassie
and Brittany.
How y'all doing? Welcome back for another episode.
Woo, woo.
If you're watching this, take a little peek-sees at what we're wearing. We're wearing our merch, y'all.
It's a 2-day film day, so
if you're seeing this exact same outfit, it's because it's the same ass day.
It's the same day.
10 minutes later than when we finished the last episode.
Yeah.
But y'all, we have merch. We've been having it for a couple weeks now. If you haven't seen it already, feel free to go check it out in the description. We have the link. We have a bunch of merch on there. More merch to come soon later on, but just some fun like tote bags, hats, this crew neck, really, really cute.
And
Love it.
truly, I'm not trying to like gas ourselves up.
Yeah.
Because like I didn't physically sew
it together.
Sweatshirt. It's really comfy, guys.
Really
It's
comfortable.
Gildan. It's so comfy. It's warm. It's a little too warm at this moment, but it's okay. Like I'm gonna be wearing it almost every single day.
Yeah,
I'm obsessed with it.
Really
like
good quality. We definitely put thought and effort into it. We've been trying to do merch for a really long time.
Yeah.
So we're just really excited to have the product with us.
We
and
literally
also
were
give it to
like I hope not, but we were like, if nobody buys it, we love it.
you. We love it, and I'm buying everything.
But I hope you guys like it.
Yeah.
And maybe buy a thing or two.
Yeah, especially at the holidays.
Yeah.
They're here. So
yeah,
buy it for a loved one.
There you go.
But today we are bringing a fun episode. Oh, of course, Patreon newsletter. You guys know the deal.
You guys know the drill.
You guys know the drill. You guys know what we say. It's all in the description if you like to check that out. But today we have a fun little tiny episode. Hopefully we're not going to drag this out as we do.
We're yappers.
We just wanted to share some books that we would like to see on the big screen, as we have been noticing in the book community, even in the like musical community, like the Wicked just became a movie.
Right.
A lot of stuff is now being on like streaming or like TV series or on film in the theaters, and especially with some.
You know what I thought? I didn't mean to cut you off. I was like, we could do a Wicked episode because it's a book.
We could do a Wicked
but I've
episode.
never read it.
Me either.
So like maybe we should read
it.
it. I don't know. Is that something you guys would like? It's new. It's happening.
Should we read it?
I do have the book. I think it's at my parents' house though. And it's just, I know the book is very, very different. It's very dark.
Heard it's very different.
I remember reading it as like, I don't know, I was like 12 probably. I read like the first chapter and I was like, nope. And then I never touched it again. So.
We should totally do that.
But I would be down. And then we could talk about like the musical and
the movie.
And
it could
like,
be a whole episode.
It could tap into our theater side.
Guys, do you want to see it? Actually, just kidding. We're going to do it.
We're going to do it. But the book is really long. So she's thick.
I get it. There's a lot to the story.
There is. So maybe one day.
So even with that, like tons of books have been getting adapted as a TV series, and some coming up. Rebecca Yarros, she has mentioned, is it in the likely event?
It's going to be a movie. Yeah.
It's going to be a movie. Yeah. Funny Story.
Yeah.
Happy Place. Or is it Happy Place?
Right? No. People we meet on vacation. Yeah.
People saw them filming. So it's a big thing now for books to be on the big screen. And we are sharing some that we would like to see on the big screen. Yes. Just a list that we have, of course, talked about before. But going to stretch on it for a sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know you agreed with my first
I'm just agreeing with the whole ass list.
Okay.
So just take it away, Brittany.
So to start out, literally any and all of Emily Henry's books.
Yeah.
Which we already know, like Cassie said, Funny Story and People We Meet on Vacation are for sure already like kind of in the works.
Yeah.
I just love her books. They give me such rom-com vibes, summer romance. There's never too many rom-coms in the world.
Yeah. I will say my one issue that I'm just gonna have to get used to is, I know we've always said that when we picture the main character, it's us.
Well, we can go to an open casting call.
We can make that dream come true.
Don't crush it yet.
You're right. You're
Don't
so
think that
right.
way. Think I almost said think pessimistically.
No,
optimistically.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm like, if I don't, we were saying this in the last episode,
right?
If I do not see
the way that
I see Miles,
right.
I'm literally,
it goes for everything that I'm gonna say this
it's
episode.
going down the shit show. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, it's too much for me to think that they are not going to cast Dylan O'Brien.
I know
or Logan Lerman.
I do feel though like it's just been a while since like a newer movie has given me that like rom-com book like vibe. The most recent thing that's given me that is Nobody Wants This, which is a TV show.
Oh my god, it's so good,
and it gives me the like warm fuzzy romance book vibes. So I just want more of that. You know, like I feel like we haven't really had movies like that since the 2000s. It makes me sad.
No, the rom-com like era back
like,
then was so,
you had all the Nicholas Sparks
it was
books,
so
like,
good. It was so good, and I'm hoping that now with this wave of new romance books, it'll be back the same. The one thing I will say though is sometimes they can get really cringy as a movie. You know, depending on it. I'm a critiquer sometimes when it comes to like modern day filming, because I don't know how to explain it, but the pictures I saw for People We Meet on Vacation, I'm just like, I'm hoping it's more realistic looking than how these characters are like dressed up. I've never read the book, so I guess I can't
think
say
it
much.
Might just be like promo is what I'm guessing, because they were dressed like the cover.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it was like a promo, or maybe there's like it's hard to, you haven't read that book, but they like playing characters in the book, so I could see it being a scene where they're like dressing up to like make people think that that's how like they'll have fake names and everything. That's like their whole thing as friends. So
I need to read that book. I heard it's really good.
This may be controversial, I won't yap about it too much, but people always say with Emily Henry books, it's like you're either like a beach read or a People We Meet on Vacation person. I'm far more in the camp of beach read and like book lovers, and unfortunately it doesn't mean I don't like it, but like I do put People We Meet on Vacation as my lowest choice. For it sucks because like all of her books are good, so having to rank them is like sad. You don't want to put anything as last, but maybe I need to reread it. I just feel like that book didn't have the same impact for me as all the other ones did. Like it was a fun read, but I was like, Happy Place like made me want to cry, and like I had more emotional impacts with the other books.
I also think that it'll just depend on the overall like vibe and aesthetic of the movie. So with Emily Henry, hers are just more like usually lighthearted, very like romantic, of course, and I mean lighthearted in some of a state, but you know, it's very like realistic vibes, so I'm hoping that aesthetic is like carried through, because the stories are just so good.
I agree,
they're just so good.
Okay, next up we have obviously ACOTAR. And if you guys listened to our last episode, I was saying that I don't think everything always has to be adapted, but
it's true still.
If they do it correctly, I would love to see it, whether it's a TV show or a movie. I just think if it's done well, it's going to be amazing.
Yes,
like if it's done to the capacity of like
Game of
Thrones, Lord of the Rings, like it will be amazing. I know that it's kind of like we're not sure at this moment if we're going to get it. But there's just so many scenes that I would love to see.
I would love to see. It's a very vulnerable like scene. And if they don't cast the right Reese, if they don't cast the right Farrah, if they just don't do this well, it'll fuck me up, is the cabin scene, the confessional part.
Yes.
Because that was the most emotional part for me. And if I do not cry or sob in that part, then it's over. That's the audition tape that they need to get, is that confession.
I agree.
It's what's going to make or break that actor. But I also think that I hope it doesn't look bad, because a lot of it is, you know, fantasy elements.
It's gonna have to be a high budget movie.
The CGI cannot suck.
Exactly.
Cannot suck.
But obviously we are on board for that too.
I'll still watch it.
Hopefully come out. And then third that we are in agreement on is obviously Fourth Wing, we know that it's being made into a TV show. I am hoping and
Really
praying every day of my life that it is a good adaptation.
Yeah.
Because if it's not, I'm going to cry. I think that they know it's big enough at this point that they're like, we can't fuck it up. I hope.
Well, if you don't, well, now you do.
Now you do.
Don't fuck it up.
My thing is, so obviously Wicked just came out. I'm not going to sidetrack too much into Wicked, but, you know, I saw this one guy talking about, like kind of a review about it on TikTok. And he was saying how he thinks this is a perfect example of you have to have people who are passionate about a project.
Yes, absolutely.
On it. And so having Ariana Grande, who we know has been a mega fan of Wicked, having John M. Chu, who's been trying to adapt this for like 10 years or something. Cynthia Erivo. Do you like how I didn't call her Christina this time?
Yeah, I'm
for some reason, guys.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what. I think I figured it out. It doesn't make sense, but so twice in the past like week, I've called Cynthia Erivo Christina Erivo.
It's so weird.
And I think it's because I'm thinking Kristen Chenoweth. But then
I'm
saying Cynthia Erivo. So I'm saying Christina Erivo. And then as it comes out, I'm like, that's not correct. I'm so sorry.
Last night, I don't think I caught it.
I caught it as it came out of my mouth.
And then when I was like, wait, you didn't say it correctly. You're
because
right.
I was like, Christina Erivo. Christina? Who's Christina? But I think that's what it is I'm for some reason mixing up names.
And it's not even the right.
No, it doesn't make any sense, guys. I don't know why my brain works this way. But anyway, yeah, getting all of these people who were so passionate about this project and like knew they couldn't fuck it up is so important. And like, I don't know why we don't do that for every adaptation.
Yeah.
It should be people who are passionate that are adapting it. So I hope that the actors they pick, that the producers, that everybody who's involved is very passionate about keeping the integrity of the story. Absolutely. And then I think it'll be okay.
If they put us, I'm genuinely serious, guys. If you put us on the TV show, I will get you coffee. I don't care what my job is. I will strike the set. I don't care.
Yeah. It's true.
Let us on it and we will show our passion. And I think that will translate well to the audience.
It's true.
Okay. I was thinking about that. Like, why is Wicked so, in my head, it's so good? It's because
it was very good.
Yeah. It was because these people wanted to take care of the story and make sure they were doing it justice. And also, I mean, they had a lot of work with, I can't remember.
Stephen Schwartz.
Yeah. They had a lot of work with him, of course.
Yeah.
I think that it's obviously important to have the people who brought this up, and like, Rebecca, I need you to be crazy director. I need you to be like, no, change it. It needs to be this way.
I'm a little worried about a statement that she made a while back where she was saying like, oh guys, just remember it's an adaptation. No,
it needs to be a play-by-play, honey.
I need you to be there and I need you to be demanding.
I need you to be a bitch on set, okay? You need to make sure that they are making shit right.
Yeah, I just hope that she doesn't like stand down like, oh, well, you guys know what you're doing. Like, it's your
story. It's your world that you brought up. I will say, I told this to Brittany the other day. I don't know if you guys have seen it already. I'm sure you have. But the How to Train Your Dragon trailer showed Toothless. And if you don't know, Toothless is the little dragon in the movie. But he looked so good.
It looks so good, like, based on the trailer already.
If we were to do that kind of CGI, is it a puppet? Oh my god, ow. Is it a puppet? I don't think they used puppetry.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
I need to look into it.
I haven't really.
But if whoever did that, hire them for Fourth Wing, because it was honestly so beautiful.
Yeah, I really hope that the budget is big. I just hope that they see the fan base and like
they take care of it.
Are willing to invest a lot of money, because it's going to cost a lot of money. I just hope that they take good care of it.
I agree.
But yeah, genuinely, I will do anything
to get on that
to be a part of that. They said that Ariana Grande was like the fact checker. Yeah. She would be there every day on set and be like, actually, no, we need that line. I'm like, I'll be that person for you, like going play by play. I don't know. I hope that they do some sort of open audition, because
can you imagine us?
I will like sell my soul to be a part of this. I'm just like, oh, I want to be a part of it so bad. I gotta start getting back into acting or something.
We need to do it. We need to do it.
You guys thought Ariana Grande's acceptance video for Glinda was emotional. Imagine how
Just you wait.
Just you wait till you see me accepting a role for Fourth Wing.
Such good care. of her. They're like, you're gonna be background actress number 6. I'm like, I'm gonna be taking so much care. Like, you really do.
You're like, you're getting coffee for us.
I'm like,
It's gonna be the best coffee you've ever had, guys.
I promise it's gonna be really hot.
Oh my gosh. No, truly though.
I will do whatever. I don't care.
I
I will
will
be
literally-
Rebecca Yaros's little piss boy.
No,
if she wants
truly.
me to be.
Guys, let us know if you hear of any auditions. I have been scouring the internet. I got to get me an agent. I'm gonna have to put some money into this.
I very much agree with you.
But anyway,
Hopefully there's a Groupon.
a Groupon, 2 agents for the price of 1. That's so
Okay.
funny. Okay,
so
do you
good.
want to say yours next, or do you want me to?
What's funny about this, I haven't even fucking read it yet. But I thought that
I saw that you wrote this, and I said, I don't think you read this. But
I just was like, she's read it. I'm sure she'd agree.
yeah.
The Silent Patient, guys, I haven't read it yet. But I think it would be good. I said it. My friend Nicole gave me a whole, if you get in my car today, I have a crate full
Okay.
of books that she gave me.
Okay.
And she was like, you need to read this. It was Silent Patient.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh my God, I've been wanting to read it. And then I was like, what books haven't I read that's on my bookshelf? And that was one of them. Seems like good from what I've heard it is.
Yeah.
Scary looking.
Yeah, I think I had too high of expectations, unfortunately, and I wanted it to be a little scarier.
Oh, really?
I didn't feel scared when I read it, and I was like, dang it.
Damn.
I wanted it to make me scared.
Maybe in the whatever it would be scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it being scary as a movie.
Okay.
So,
That's good.
yeah.
That's all I have.
Okay, yeah, no, Cassie said she agreed with most of mine, so I'll bring them up and we'll discuss together.
Sorry. We share the same
We
brain
do,
cell.
we
It's really
do.
hard to just
I got to it
differentiate.
first, so yeah. Okay, so next I have Powerless by Miss Lauren Roberts, which I think is getting adapted.
I think so.
I believe so. I think that this would be, I know you haven't read it, but I think it would be fun to see either as a TV show or a movie. Yeah.
It's
That's all I have
Powerless
to say.
is a young adult, right?
It is young adult. Yeah.
No hate.
I,
Just thoughts.
there is really good banter. I will say, do you want me to spoil like one little thing for you? It's not like a spoiler.
I feel like you've told me a lot, but please enlighten me again.
Well, I'm just warning you, and then I guess this might be a spoiler. The next like 30 seconds, they don't kiss in the first book. They like don't even kiss, and it
They
upset.
don't kiss?
No, and there's so much tension
Okay.
between them for like not even a kiss. So that was rough.
Does that say something about us as people?
I'm sure that the men will think
Would
so.
think
I just love. You know what I mean?
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
No, I just feel like I don't know, whatever. I don't care if that says something about me.
No,
I just
I
think
know.
it's like I just
I
want to
know.
see these people like I
Embrace the
live
love.
for like I'm very much the person I'm so into the, you know, when people are like whatever, I'm not affected by like the smut scenes.
Yeah.
But it's like when he does something like puts his arm around her, they're like flirting and
Yeah.
there's banter, or maybe they have their first kiss. That's what I live for.
Yeah.
And so I just like love reading about that part of a
Mm-hmm.
relationship. So like the banter kept me on it because I was like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next? But I was like, damn it, can we get just like one fucking peck?
Smooch. One smooch.
A peck
Yeah.
is all I'm asking, you know.
That's very fair. I get it. No, I
Yeah.
love reading that type of moment
just
in
love
a
the
relationship.
tension.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
tension's really good.
So yeah, I don't know, whatever, I don't care. I know other
Would it be a
people
TV
relate.
show?
I
Movie.
think I could see it being more of a TV show. I don't remember what it's getting adapted to, if it is.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm like TV shows or movies. I get nervous with TV shows because then they sometimes add more things.
Right.
Then movies, sometimes they cut things.
Right. It's hard.
So
it's hard.
we just need a 3-hour movie.
Yeah. Unfortunately. They did it with Wicked. Let's do it with this.
Yep.
Okay. This next book is becoming a movie. Confirmed. Verity by Colleen Hoover. I have just been wanting to see this as a movie literally since I read the book. I just saw that Anne Hathaway. Did you see that? I sent it to you.
What?
Anne Hathaway is going to be in it.
What? I didn't see that.
Oh my gosh. Pay attention to your TikToks that I send you.
I do usually. This is crazy.
Yeah, I sent it to you like 2 days ago. She confirmed. It was on Deadline. It was on all this stuff.
Does it say who she's going to be?
No, I'm assuming Verity.
That would be fucking... We didn't even think about her, right?
We didn't think about her. I'm so excited.
She's going to be Verity?
She is my queen of Genovia. I will love and support anything
I
she does.
love that woman.
She could
so
tell me...
hard.
She could say something really fucked up to me and I'd be like, fair. she could tell me she hates me.
She could degrade me to the
care.
max and I would think
she
her.
is the people's princess.
I fucking love Anne Hathaway.
I love her
so much.
And I'm so excited if she is Verity to see her take on this like evil
little role. Ooh, that would be good as fuck.
Yeah, I only don't see her as Lowen because I think Lowen's like 20 something.
Yeah, she's younger.
So I definitely see her more as Verity and I would like to see her as Verity over Lowen. I think that's gonna
I think that
it'll test or not test, but she'll be able to show more acting skills as Verity. But I know I told John about it and he was like, so you think Anne Hathaway can't play a 20-year-old? I was like, no, so fair.
No.
She looks the same.
She literally
do
doesn't
think,
age.
Yeah.
But I think her acting is just so fucking good that she can take a role like Verity.
Exactly. Where I feel like
really
Lowen is a little bit more of an easier
role to take up. Yeah. Damn. How did I not see that?
I don't know. You didn't respond
when did you
to
send
me.
It?
I was like 2 days ago.
Shit.
And then you didn't respond and I was like, okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Okay. Currently, I am reading Rebecca Yaros's new book. Just came out when we are filming this 3 days ago. But Variation. And I am only maybe like 20% in. I'm loving it. I am obsessed. And it makes me want to watch it as a movie.
Oh, she just knows how to write shit.
She's got me hooked from the first page of every damn book.
I gotta read it.
I'm loving it. Like, it's pretty cheap on Kindle too.
Really?
Unless it was like a first day sale, it was like $5.
Fuck, I gotta get into it.
I'm just like obsessed with it so far.
I swear that woman can do a lot. She's like Barbie.
Truly.
To the max.
Okay. I think you'll agree with me on this one. Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez.
Life was better when I read that.
No, I loved
so good when I read that
don't think
shit.
You guys understand.
Guys,
I loved that book.
And that fucking book. We didn't even did we do an episode on it?
No, but we should have.
We should have. Fuck. I'm down to reread it.
You don't have to tell me twice.
That book, guys, if you haven't read it, it truly is just such a real book.
It's
with
beautiful.
Real shit that happened to real. It's not. It's fiction, but it feels what it would happen to you. And oh my god, do I think I can visualize the movie now?
No, I know.
This
and
is a movie.
It's in Minnesota in the summertime. It would be a little Midwestern vibes. I can visualize like her little cabin that was on the lake. I can see the house that the doctor lived in.
Bitch.
Like, yeah.
I can see it all.
And I can so see it being a very aesthetic movie.
Mm-hmm. Very aesthetic. I can see I'm trying to think of who would
I don't have anybody in mind actually for literally anyone. Oddly.
Let's just start casting new actors.
Dylan
guys.
O'Brien.
And everything we've talked about.
No, but I do think we need to cast new actors. I think it's time.
Did you see my TikTok about the Zayden?
Yes.
Did you see him?
I've seen that guy before.
I've never seen him before.
I don't know in what, but I have seen him before.
I don't remember what
beautiful
show
man
I even talked about. But
beautiful man. I forgot his name. I support it.
And I think, yeah.
I think he could do it.
He's a new actor.
Yeah.
At least to me.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No, I think I think we need to cast new people.
Yes, I think it'd be better.
Hollywood is too oversaturated right now.
Way too oversaturated. We keep seeing the same damn people.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, but that would be such a good movie.
It would be so good.
I would eat that shit up.
Yeah.
And I know people would eat that shit up too.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
It's great. It would make you cry.
Book.
Yeah. Okay. So I only picked one Ashley Poston book, or Poston. I never know how to say her name.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to go with a novel love story. I was thinking of The 7-Year Slip, and I still stand by that. But in a novel love story, it's just such a cute little town that they're in that I think it would like look so good on the big screen.
What kind of town?
I don't want to ruin it for you.
Got it.
But you know Ashley, and there's always magical elements.
Okay.
I'll say. And like, let's just kind of say it would almost be like a movie within a movie.
Okay.
Vibes.
Ooh. That would be fun to see on a
So
movie.
I think it would. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the most I can say without spoiling it.
Okay. I like
so
that. I appreciate
it would
that.
it would give something within something.
Ooh. Okay.
So yeah.
Wait, I'm excited. Okay. I like that.
Yeah. Have you been enjoying 7-Year Slip?
I have been. I'm really like 20% in probably.
Okay.
25% in.
I would love to
need to
see
finish
that as
it.
a movie as well because it's in New
It's
York.
really good
And I
so
love
far.
New York.
It's really good so
yeah,
far.
that one's a good book.
It just feels like the rustle and bustle of New York City. I can feel it through the pages.
I
It's
can
so good.
hear the subway
I
as
can
I'm
hear the
reading.
subway.
I can smell the hot dogs.
Guys, we need to go to New York.
Yeah, I know.
Let's take it on tour.
The podcast on tour. We could, oh my gosh, if we get to a point where we're like, have a big enough following that's like
We have to.
other places, not like a tour. That's kind of crazy. I'm not going to try to act like we have a following like that right now. But how fun if like we took a trip together. We could be like, oh, just like a little spontaneous meetup.
Meet
Like at a coffee shop or
Fuck.
something. You know what I mean?
That would be so
fun and
Let's make
cute.
that goal for 2025.
That'd be fun.
Let's make that a goal.
I love our little small community, but I would love to like meet you guys in person.
That would be,
That'd be so fun
that
and
would
cute.
heal a big part
I
of
guess
me,
since
think.
we're in Southern California, we could technically do a meetup
I'm
here.
sure you guys also live over here.
Yeah. I am like at this moment in time, I just don't want nobody to come. It's gonna ruin. I'll never come back and film another
That's
episode.
why we can't do it now.
So we can't do it now, respectfully, even if there's a bunch of you guys that are like, no, we would go. I can't. I don't know if I'll ever be at that point. You know what I mean? I feel
know
like
what
I
you
could have
mean.
like 1 million followers and I'd be like, nobody's gonna come. Do you know what I mean?
I see what you mean. Until you actually see people go. And then you're going to
Right.
go, okay.
I would be way too embarrassed to be like, hey guys, meet us up at this place. And then like nobody shows. That would be the end
sad.
of the podcast.
It would be like a birthday party that no one
comes to.
I've had that happen
So, yeah.
once. But
No!
it wasn't fun. I was a very small kid. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh my
But
gosh.
it builds character.
I'm gonna cry. Yeah, so we can't respectfully
It's okay.
to ourselves do
It's
that
all
right now.
It's fine.
But maybe one day we'd love to, when I get the confidence.
When and we have more people. That's it.
Yeah,
I mean, again, love you guys.
I'm not gonna try to act like we're a big podcast.
One
or
day,
anything.
guys.
We're
gonna
a
happen
small
one day.
startup podcast.
We're a startup.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that? Everyone has a start.
everyone's got to start somewhere.
Who do you hear just babbling, just go back and forth with our insecurities? We're like, people are gonna like us one day.
Yeah, one day people will be.
They'll
fans.
really like us.
Yeah, I got to bring up something funny real quick.
Please bring it up.
I know we said we were going to cut ourselves off. But
It's okay.
I only have one more book.
I love it. Keep it going.
No, so our cancellation.
Okay.
So if you guys weren't on our TikTok a couple weeks ago, we had posted. I don't even want to talk about it. No,
Just
I
make it
just thought it
skim.
was funny. Okay, so we posted something. It wasn't received well.
It wasn't
That was my
received well.
bad. I was just sharing an opinion. It was not received well. Message heard. Women shouldn't have rights anymore, apparently. So anyway, I didn't think it was going to get that taken out of control or context. Because when we post TikToks, it's like I'm finding a clip that I think is like going to get people talking or going to be really funny. You know, like it's for TikTok. I'm trying to get like engagement on it. And so sometimes I pick like a 30-second clip out of like maybe a 5-minute conversation.
Right.
So sometimes people are like, this is out of context. I'm like, that's because it
it's
is.
the point.
Because I can't clip the whole like 5-minute.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could, but
No
I know
one wants to watch that.
yeah, personally on TikTok, I want it to be like a 20-second clip, you know. So anyway, all to say, it got taken out of context, in my opinion. And people were getting really crazy against us and telling us really rude things, like saying that we were ugly, that we were fat, we just really offensive things about
awful
that
things.
we're jealous because we're like so ugly and not pretty. All to say,
it's so good.
It doesn't matter. We're okay.
Yeah.
Like, if you're feeling bad, it's okay. We're good. I had told Cassie, like, good thing we are like okay to handle that, because it's just really rude when people comment whatever they want behind a keyboard.
Yeah.
And you never know what someone's going through. And like, truly, I just think it's like, I don't know, if we were not in a good like mental state, something like that could have really like fucked us up. So just be mindful of what you're posting.
Let's be kind.
Remember that there is a person on the other side of that. It was also just funny because I don't think that we said anything that was crazy.
Absolutely
I was just sharing an opinion, so it's just like wild for me to go off of that. And then people really love to throw around the word misogynist, and people were saying we were misogynists as they were like, what a misogynist, you're so fat and ugly, you should never speak again. And I'm like, oh, okay, so we don't know what the word misogyny means around here. Cool.
It was a lot.
It got to be a lot. So if you guys saw that, sorry. We decided that the best option was to clap back at these people, because obviously nothing was gonna make them happy. It didn't matter if we said sorry that this got taken out of context. It didn't matter what we did. They were upset. So we decided to clap back, because then it's kind of like it's not fun for them to comment anymore. So if you saw that, that's what that was. We decided to take matters into our own hands. But anyway, I'm like, where am I going with this? I lost my train of thought because we had to reset the camera right now. All to say, that people were telling us really funny things, like saying, I hope you get canceled, but you're not relevant enough to get canceled.
It's
and
like,
I was like,
apparently we're relevant enough for you to comment.
Relevant. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
But thank you.
Also, I don't know, just being real with y'all, like, we are very aware of where our podcast is sitting on the global market of the internet.
Very aware.
I'm not an idiot. I know we don't have like millions of followers, but we don't care.
Yeah.
We're just doing this because we like it. And of course, we have other people like you who listen, who are just so graciously kind most of the times. And then we have the random people who will come up and say that not everybody should have a podcast. And that's what happened. And again, it's obviously not serious enough, because it was just some random person who we have no idea who it is.
Probably like a 12-year-old. Yeah,
it doesn't matter. But I mean, we've been doing this for a big portion of this year. We've been doing it for like what, 9 months? 8 months? No, 8 months. Like almost like,
I feel like I hit my tooth on something. It's okay, but
we've been doing it for like almost like 8-ish months.
Yeah.
Okay. We started this before
April.
We even dropped it. So we are very like knowing of what our podcast is and where it's standing, that it doesn't hurt us when someone says, well, you guys don't have, you guys aren't big or whatever. Like,
yeah.
I know.
Thank you. We're aware. We don't make any money.
We don't.
This is purely for fun for us.
This is just what we like to do. And we've just wanted to talk about it with other people.
Yeah.
And we're not looking to be the next billionaire by tomorrow. It would be nice, but I'm just saying, like, in seriousness, this is just for us to have fun and share opinions. And if you don't like our opinions, that is okay.
Truly.
Just don't attack us for it. You know what I mean? I'm not talking to you guys because you guys are sweet.
Yeah.
But just in general.
It's just funny. It's like, okay, guys, we're aware. We don't have a lot of people on Patreon, but we do have some.
Yeah.
And so
those
obviously,
people count.
Yeah, those people count. Like, we truly, I feel like we say this all the time. I'm not trying to sound like some like YouTuber who's like, guys, I read all the comments.
Yeah.
But it is like, since we are on the smaller side, we do read all the comments.
Every single one.
And like, we do see, if you have commented, like, I could literally say some of your guys' names right now, but if you've commented more than once, we like remember you guys. And like, we remember, like, what you say on things, or like, I don't know, we get really sweet comments sometimes. We like physically could cry. We like send each other screenshots of the comments
all the time, and
we're just like, we do it for this one person. If you're the only one that's listening, like, that's fine with us.
Truly,
because some of you are just so sweet out there. And like, when you comment like more than once or whatever, it's so nice. Like I talked to somebody in our DMs the other day and she was like, oh my God, you responded to me? I was like, yeah, girl,
of course I'm going to respond.
First of all, we don't have that many followers. Of course I'm going to see your DM.
Yeah.
But I was just like, that's so funny that she was like, oh my God,
excited
you guys
to talk.
Yeah, excited to talk to us. I'm like, oh my God, I'm excited to talk to you.
Yeah.
You know?
That's truly the sole purpose of why we wanted to build the podcast, was to make other friends and talk about books with other people and just our interest in general. So we have like started that goal and it has been working off in that way, and that's what we're working towards. We know where our podcast is, but we're very happy with it because I don't give a fuck about these haters.
Exactly.
And again, these haters were like 12, so it's really not that big of a deal. But if you saw that and you were like, what the fuck is going on?
Girl, us too,
and we're sorry you had to see that.
Yeah. I'll eventually delete the clapback videos. I just needed to get them to shut up.
They just needed to stop, which I think they have.
They did. But yeah, that's all to say. Eventually we'd love to do a meetup. We just want there to actually be people to show up, because if nobody shows up, it would cry. We'll cry.
Yeah. I'm like, we could do an event.
No, I think it would be so fun.
Like a book event or something.
I think it would be fun.
And it would be cute. Come on down.
Yeah, we'll probably do one like, I don't know, in
maybe
LA
next
or
year.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We're also literally figuring this whole thing out as we go. Patreon still confuses the fuck out of us. So like
we're so new. It's like silly.
Yeah.
But also we have a lot of progress that we've gone through.
No, we have.
Just never watch our first episode ever.
We've really progressed since then. Yeah.
And I'm proud of that. And so I just would really love to hope that we can create a safe space for everybody.
It's true.
Even if if you hate us for our opinions, that's chill. I don't care.
Yeah.
Just don't hate on us as people, because you can hate my opinion, just not me.
Yeah.
If you don't know me.
It's very true.
Yeah. Anyways, last book.
Awkward. Last book. We love to sidetrack on here.
We love to banter.
Okay. This last one is a thriller. I felt like I should throw in a thriller, and it's The Only One Left by Riley Sager, I think is how you say his last name. Read this beginning of the year. You should read it.
Okay.
It's pretty good. And it's like a house. Truly what I pictured. Have you seen the series of Unfortunate Events, the movie?
I haven't watched it, but I've seen clips of it.
Cassie, I love that.
I know
movie.
you do. I know you
Talking about a movie, or like a movie that I like loved as much as the books. That one.
Really?
That one got so much hate because they did try to combine the first 3 books into one movie. And like, I loved that book series as a kid. I loved that movie so much. I'm so sad they didn't do more. But when they go to Aunt Josephine's house, if you've seen it, her house is like, she's scared of everything. That's her whole thing. Her house is like off of a cliff.
Oh.
And so here's the cliff. Her house is off of it, and then it's held up by like support beams.
Okay.
So it's really funny that this woman who's literally scared of everything, like it's a danger to be in her house, and like when the wind comes, it like sways her house and stuff, right?
Oh, that's scary as hell.
But that is like what I pictured this house looking like it's over a cliff.
Oh my God, how scary.
Like,
yeah. What's it called?
The Only One Left.
Only One Left. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, fun little no, sorry, not fun. It's a thriller. It's a scary
little romance book.
I have a bad habit of saying like everything's little and I'm like, yeah, fun little whatever. I'm like, no, it's not. It was a good book though, and like it was, every time I was like, this cannot get crazier, it got crazier,
and that's what we need. We need to see that in the films.
So yeah, I think it would be a fun one to see.
Love it. Love to hear
IRL.
it. So if any of you guys that are working on any of those books and it's like secretly adapting
Adapting?
Whoa.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't know. You kind of said something similar to that in the beginning, and I was like, I'm just gonna let her keep
You
going.
need to call me out.
Well, I don't want you to feel attacked if I call. Okay.
I just sound stupid.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't. Guys, I never know with Cassie. She's a little
guys, it's because I'm a Cancer,
yeah,
and I'm
she's
very
a little sensitive, so I don't always want to call her out.
That's really fair. If I sound stupid, please call me out though.
Okay.
Because one thing I
on.
don't want to be is stupid more than I already am.
Okay.
But adapting, what was I even fucking talking about? Oh, if you guys are adapting any of these books, hire us. We will do everything. I'll direct it. I've never directed anything. I'll produce it. I'll fund it. I don't have a lot of money.
Break into the film industry.
We have to.
We have to.
Dude, when I watched Wicked, I said we need to do something like this.
No, I can't talk about it too much. It'll make me like emotional. I saw this one TikTok of this guy saying like, hot take, Wicked was a rough watch. And it was him saying, oh my God, it like made me sad. Basically saying like, you can't live in the what ifs, and like he's a theater kid and he was having this like, that could have like, Wicked's been around for 20 years now, and so seeing it as like a younger kid versus now as an adult and being like, I could have like, maybe if I would have tried harder I could have been on the you know what I mean? No, I know, and it really made me so sad.
I'm so emotional right now.
But it was just basically his thing of like, just don't give up, because you never know when like something could happen, and like you don't want to live in the what ifs of whatever. So I don't know, I don't know if it's Wicked coming out right now, or like I'm just feeling really going back to my roots, if you will.
I totally agree.
My theater roots, just like Ari did. And I don't know, I'm just like, oh, I want to be in a show. I want to like sing and get back into acting. Like I miss it so much, and I feel like it was the only thing that brought me happiness for so much of my life. And like,
I agree.
You give it away. I was thinking about like just all the hobbies you give away when you become an adult, because it's like you don't have time to dedicate to it anymore, like, you know, going to dance class or like playing an instrument or whatever, because you have to be an adult and work a job. And it's just so sad. That's why we're so unhappy,
because we're not doing what we want.
We're not doing what we want.
No, I know. If I could go back in time and slap my 18-year-old self in the face and say, no, follow theater, stick with it, who gives a fuck if you're gonna make money? I'm barely making money and I have a job. You know what I mean? So it's like, regardless of what you're gonna do, at least do something that you're happy with, rather than just what you think you should be doing.
I don't know if you have conversations with yourself like in your head.
1000%.
I like was having a whole conversation yesterday, I think, with myself of just like, I remember getting out of like high school into college, even after college, and like auditioning like crazy. And like it's so, if you've ever auditioned for anything, it's like really draining and not encouraging, quite the opposite. Unencouraging, to just be told no all the time. And so I remember it got to a point where it like kind of broke me, and I was like, I don't think I want this to be my career. Like I can't handle a life of rejection like this. But now that I'm at this point, it's like, I really wish I would have just stuck with it. And like my mom is always like, you're wasting your talents, and I'm like, I know, Mom. It's just like, I've got to make rent.
I know, it's really hard. I've thought about, my parents tell me all the time that I should go back into like community theater or something. It's just, now that you're out for so long,
it's hard to get back in.
It's hard to get back in. I think I would genuinely have to take classes or courses.
We should take a little acting class together, because I'm so scared to go by myself. So
me too.
Going with somebody else would make me feel
I'm down for that, because, or like singing lessons again, because that was, I miss playing an instrument. Like, playing the violin was my thing, and now I miss it.
I literally like could cry. I've been thinking about it for the past like 2 to 3 days.
I think Wicked really
I think it did. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I just missed it. And I haven't seen like a musical in a long time. I'm just like feeling so upset with myself.
So disconnected from who I really am internally at my core.
Truly.
That we have to get back on my train. Because I don't know where I went.
I don't know where Brittany is. She's somewhere.
I gotta find her.
But I've got to find her. Yeah.
So this had really nothing to do with a book adaptation.
No, we wanted this to be a book and musical adaptation. And then we decided musicals can be their own thing. And I think we just proved that. So that's a larger conversation.
We'll talk about that in a
time. We'll talk. Yeah.
But
obviously we're just really emotional beings right now.
I've been emotional for the past weeks.
I'm on my period, guys. I'm not doing well.
It's really not fun. I'm PMSing. We're almost synced. It's not good.
Anyway,
you're getting the
worst of us.
The vulnerable side of us at the moment. I'm surprised I didn't cry when you started talking. I started tearing up. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see.
One thing you can get me to cry at anything.
I know, it's true. Anyway, I'm looking forward to any or all of these being adapted. And I guess that was all to say that we would literally do anything to be a part of this. So we've just let this be your sign, guys. If you have a dream, don't give up.
Don't you fucking give up.
Don't give up.
Don't be like us.
We are rooting for you. And we can do it, guys.
If we can do it, you can do it.
We all will collectively get our dreams sooner or later. You're on your own timeline.
Also, just like manifest, guys.
Yeah.
I really feel like I'm very good at manifesting. And I think we should all try it.
I think we do. Yeah, we need to.
Because you guys are worth it. Because I love you.
Wow.
Wow.
Who knew that the end of this was going to be like emotional
knew?
for all of us? So
I'm so glad we came here today. Thank you guys, though.
Thank you for watching, everybody. Or listening. Sorry.
Whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out our socials, TikTok, Instagram. We are on there all the time. Y'all know the drill. Everything is in the description below. Check out the merch. See if you like it. Let us know any other books you're excited for to see on the big screen, if it ever does. And we can talk about it.
Deal.
Sweet.
And we will see you guys next week for another episode.
Alrighty, y'all. Have a good day.
Bye.
Love you. Mwah.